Alright, we're rocking and rolling. Recording now, so yeah, Tuesday, 2nd of January 2024. Shit. I'm one of those people, if you wouldn't know it already because I haven't said it, but I'm one of those people that writes the wrong year when I'm writing the date for like the first few months of the year, so it's going to be funny to see how long it takes me to kind of catch up with the fact that it's actually 2024 now. But yeah, pretty decent day today. I woke up earlier than I have been the last probably week or so, which is good. I forced myself to go to bed a bit earlier last night to try to reset and fix my body clock and my circadian rhythm, because my sleep schedule was thrown out by a few hours recently, where I was kind of getting up at 11 in the morning and going to bed at 2, 3 in the morning the next day. So I just tried to fix it as best as I could. So last night I went to bed at 11 p.m, woke up at 7:30, I believe. And yeah, I'll slowly, progressively move that to the point where I'm getting to bed at about 10:30, 10 o'clock, waking up at 6, I think. That'll be the happy medium. And if I can get back to that, I'll be pretty happy, because it's not early, but it's also not late, if you get what I mean. That 6 to 8 a.m, that bracket is just a happy medium to wake up. If you can choose when to wake up, generally speaking, that's probably the best time to wake up, in that kind of a time frame in the morning. But yeah, today back rear delts, starting with rear delts. We got face pulls, rear delt rows, and then straight into the back work, like the hammer strength vertical row, T-bar row, DY row, and a pullover to finish off, the machine pullover, that is. So in terms of volume escalation, all I've really done this week is increase the volume on the rear delts. The back has not seen any volume increases, still just 12 total working sets for the whole session, but the rear delts now have 8 total working sets. So instead of 3 sets for the 2 exercises targeting rear delts, I've got 4 sets for each exercise. So that's really the only increase that's really been made here. And I didn't really see any increase in volume in this session last week from the first week. So this being week 3 of the block now, the 3rd week of doing this session, it only seemed appropriate to finally escalate the volume now that muscle soreness has settled down, progression is going good, and recovery is in a good place. So yeah, plan of attack for this session is to just basically go in there, match the same number of reps at the same load as last week, and do the additional working sets. If I can hit a rep PB here or there on the back work, I will shoot for it, but I'm not going to be disappointed if I don't hit a PB, because I did hit some rep PBs last week in relation to the first week of the block. So if I go a week without hitting a PB, it's not a big deal. If I go 2 weeks without hitting a PB, that's a big deal. So that's what I'll be focusing on, matching performance from last week. And yeah, but I'll drink my energy drink because I'm a little bit shattered, because I am slowly fixing my sleep schedule. I'm not quite 100% awake yet, so it'll take me a little bit before I suppose, fall back into that routine of feeling alert and energetic when I wake up. It's always a way though, if you're changing your sleep schedule, it's not going to be like an instant you wake up feeling energetic, energized. It'll take a number of consecutive days of consistently waking up at that same time before you start feeling fresh when you wake up. So yeah, that's the plan of attack basically. So I better smash this, because I'm actually running behind schedule. I got bailed up by a couple of people before, and I was having a conversation, and before you know it, half an hour's already gone by, and I haven't even started the session. So I've got to get this smashed out. I'm meeting a friend at the gym here at about 7 tonight after my session. It's already about 5:40. So I've got a little over an hour to get my session done, which is going to be enough time if I just dive into it and knuckle down. But yeah, I've got to meet with him. He wants to help record some footage for me. So I'm going to chat to him about that, and yeah, see you in the gym. Okay, so a little bit of a different exercise order today, just so I can smash through the session without having to wait for equipment, because I want a bit of a time crunch. I'm going to switch around a few of the movements. So do a quick few warm-up reps with 100-pound and straight into the first working set. 120 pound. Now I apologize. It was hard to hear me. I threw my fucking hat out yesterday. It was too sweaty and I threw it out. And now I don't have a hat to clip my mic to. So I'll buy another one and I'll fix that, but for today, shitty audio probably. Final set. No, second last set actually. Fourth set today. Okay, so because I normally do this exercise second in the session, not first, I think I'm feeling a little bit fresher than usual. So I'm getting like on average an extra rep, like more than I normally would, but I'd say if I did this in the usual regular order of this being the second movement, I'd probably only still just be hitting like 12, 13 reps per set. So even though it feels like a PB, I'm not going to really count it as a PB per se. I'll still track the reps that I got, but I'm not going to really consider it an actual PB on what I got last week. Okay, so as it would appear, turns out it's International Back Day. So because of that, all the equipment I want to use is taken currently. I'm gonna have to do reverse pec deck fly instead of face pulls today. Try, see how 85 feels and adjust from there. When I do these two, I like to rest my hand on the inside of the handle here. And I try not to grip, because if I grip, I engage my forearms a lot. So it's one little tip, I guess, if you struggle to feel your rear delts, then reverse pec deck fly, just rest your hands on the inside instead of gripping the handles. Yeah, I need to bump that up. Probably go, let's try 115. That should be about right. 10 to 15 reps. Alrighty, third set. Whew. Two more. Final set, fourth set. I think just to really fuck my rear delts up, I'm gonna do like a marathon set on these. Just go till I hit 25 reps, rest pausing as much as I need to. Because it's one thing, rear delts do respond to higher reps for some reason. So only 3 of these, which is good. 3 working sets. Just have to see what I got last week. All right, 3 sets of 12. So even though I've maxed out the rep range with this last week for all the sets, I'm going to stick to the same weight, the same for another week of banging out 3 sets of 12. That way I know I've definitely hit it. And then I can adjust from there on a needs basis. Next week I'll escalate the load a little bit. But I want to just make sure that it wasn't just a fluke, like a once-off good session. This is the reason why I got 3 sets of 12, if that makes sense, because sometimes that can be the case. And the only way you're going to know is if you hit something consecutively 2 weeks in a row. It's a bit more of a conservative, modest approach to progressive overload, but I think it's a wiser one because it's a more truthful, I suppose, measure of whether or not you've actually improved. Now in reality I could probably get a little bit more of a squeeze at the bottom, but my focus with this movement isn't the squeeze. Similar to a pullover, my focus is more on the stretch of the back. So stretching the lats and the teres out at the top there. More so the lats, but the teres do get a little bit of a stretch too, as well as the long head of the tricep. But yeah, definitely not focusing on the contraction, that is. I'll leave my rowing movements for that. On my rows, I'll focus on the peak contraction. On my vertical pulls, more on the stretch. Or on my pullovers, that sort of thing. So one more set of these, then onto the T-bar rows, and from there, what is it? It's the DY row and machine pullovers. Yeah. A quick sip of good old faithful EAAs. We got the Taiwan Pro playing on the big screen today in the gym. It's pretty cool. It's the only real thing I'd really want to be watching in the gym, to be honest. Who knows if I'm ready in time. Might give the Japan Amateur Olympia a crack next year. Or this year because it's 2024 now. Yeah, we'll see. All right, T-bar row time. Okay, so I'm not sure if that last set of hammer strength vertical rows recorded, but I did 3. So again, my goal isn't to hit a PB this week on this exercise. I just want to match the reps, the weight that I got last week. So that means 3 sets of 12 at 40 kilo. Well, not 40 kilo, sorry, 90 pounds, so a bit more than 40 kilo. All right. Eyes twitching. Oh, God. All right, third and final set. Slowly getting through the session. Last rep looked a little bit faster than it should have. I got a bit of body language involved, so if I kept everything strict, that last rep would have been noticeably slower. So it was close enough to failure. Yeah. Whew. By the time I get to this exercise in today's session, I'm always absolutely spent. It's definitely a bit of a struggle from this point on, but you've got to do it. If you don't do the work, you can't get the results, as I say. So I got 10 reps for 2 sets last week and 11 for 1. So I can go, yeah, that again, that'll be good. 11 first set, 10 and 10 on the second and third, so I'll try to do that. Not sure if I'll keep this movement in though, because I think it's like a rip-off replica of the hammer strength DY row, because the handles aren't lined up, they're a bit uneven, and it kind of fucks with my head a little bit. So this movement might change in the next couple of weeks to like a dumbbell row or something, where I can move a little bit more freely. Oh. Okay, 9% battery left, so I might only get a chance to record the last 2 sets of this, and it might die or cut out before I get to do the pullovers. So if I don't include the pullovers in this video, that's the reason why, but I can promise you, sweaty, that I did do the 3 sets that I have. Oh. All right. Oh. Gosh. Final set. God. Whew. Last rep was a little bit short, but I'm going to count it still. Why not? All right, so my camera is going to be very generous and allow me to record this first set. I've got 4% battery remaining, so. Oh, God. Now, I know I only got 11 reps, and last week I got 12, but I'm using more weight. I know I said I wasn't going to increase the weight this session, but I just couldn't be fucked changing the weights, to be honest. And there was already 180 pound on it, so I just figured, you know what, I'll do an extra 40 pound and just aim for less reps. So yeah, 11 reps at 180 pound. Not bad considering I was only doing 12 or 13 with 140 pound last week though. So got 2 more sets of this, and then it's home time. Okay. Lucky me. I'm getting the opportunity to record a second set of these. Right, let's see if this set will finish being recorded in time. It's 2% battery life. Okay, home now, all showered, dressed, and ready to dive into this post-workout meal, and then I'll start editing this video that you're watching right now. So usual post-workout meal, I'll cover my face so it'll focus a bit. So basically that is 350 grams of cooked weight basmati rice, 200 grams of cooked weight ground chicken breast, just a small handful, like 30 grams or so of lettuce mix, What is it else? I've got 40 grams of Dijon mustard, and then just a shitload of black pepper and a little bit of salt. 2 grams of salt to be exact. So 2 grams of salt, and then just, I don't measure the black pepper, I just put a shitload on there. I love black pepper, team black pepper all the way. If you are, let me know in the comment section if you like black pepper as much as I do. But yeah, I'm going to eat this, then watch some YouTube while I do that. Roman Fritz has uploaded a couple new videos, so I'll probably dive into one of those while I do that. And then I'll be, like I said, editing this video. But before I eat my meal, the usual piece of raw ginger, just fresh ginger, I have that. I also had a swig of apple cider vinegar, the one with the mother in it. So what brand is it? I think it's actually Heinz. It's not, yeah, pretty sure it's Heinz, yeah. But it's apple cider vinegar with the mother in it. So I usually have just a quick swig of that before each meal, eat a bit of ginger, and it just helps my digestion, especially since I've been on antibiotics. And yeah, wash it down with this 0 calorie, 0 sugar drink. I'm trying to cut back on carbonated beverages and sodas, but I let myself have one a day at the moment. So with dinner, it's usually when I have one. So I've got yuzu lemon flavored Singer. Yeah, just want to do a quick outro because I didn't really do much talking in the gym tonight. Session was good, just it was pretty packed, pretty busy, and it was hard to kind of talk without, I suppose, being overpowered by the ambience and stuff. So yeah, that's that. Thanks for watching there, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Oh, and always forgot 1 capsule of the Digest Aid, 5 capsules of the Innodose Kidney Support with this meal, because I have one of these with every other or every second meal, and I have half a serve with breakfast and half a serve with my post-workout meal. Here's a close-up of the meal, and I'm going to probably watch that video by Roman Fritz. But thanks for tuning in, guys, and watching the video, and I'll see you tomorrow.